What's going on YouTube? John here with my review of the Samsung Galaxy S3 for Verizon. We're going to talk about the hardware, the software, and everything in between, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about on the Galaxy S3 is the hardware. It features a 4.8-inch HD Super AMOLED display, 1.5 GHz dual-core processor, and 2 gigs of RAM. On the front is a 1.9 megapixel front-facing camera, and on the back is an 8 megapixel camera that shoots 1080p video. It features a 2100 milliamp battery, which should give you up to 15 hours of talk time or 200 hours of standby time. Underneath the back panel is a micro SD card slot that supports up to 64 gigs, and the phone comes in 16 gig and 32 gig varieties. The next thing I want to talk about is the rear-facing camera on the Galaxy S3, and it's an 8 megapixel camera like I said before, and as you can see these photos, it stands up to par with every other phone that has a camera in it, and it goes above and beyond. So it's in the category with the iPhone 4S and the HTC One X and phones like that. So just go ahead and take a look at some of these pictures and some video I shot with it, and I'll catch you when that's done. Next, I want to talk about the operating system on the Galaxy S3, and it is Android 4.0.4 was what was on this phone that I was reviewing and testing out, and it is going to get the update to Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, and I've heard as soon as August it could happen. But this was just ice cream sandwich with Samsung's TouchWiz on top. And if you're coming from iPhone or Windows Phone or not used to widgets and don't like all the clutter, this might not be the phone for you, because there's a lot of clutter, a lot of stuff on the screen, and that's one of the things that kind of turns me off. It's not these phones that turn me off. I love the phone, but it's the Android operating system. I just kind of don't like it. So if you like a clutter-free operating system, this might not be the one for you. So other than that, it ran smooth. All the applications ran fine. Really no lag at all that I could tell, so that was all good as far as the operating system. The next thing I want to talk about is S-Voice, which is comparable to Siri on the iPhone. You can ask it questions, so let's go ahead and see what happens when I ask it some questions. What's the weather like today? What's 2 plus 2? Where is LeBron James from? Can you schedule an appointment for me on Wednesday at 3 p.m.? Can you schedule an appointment on Wednesday at 9:30 a.m.? Yes. So overall, I thought the Galaxy S3 is one of the top 2 Android phones out there today. If it had the 4.1 Jelly Bean update, it'd probably run a little bit smoother from what I hear of Android 4.1. So the software runs fine. The hardware makes the software run fine. There's plenty enough power. The camera on the back is up to par with the top tier cameras in cell phones today. S-Voice, comparable to Siri, can do some typical things, you know, schedule you an appointment, get a little information. I did find some times there where it couldn't understand me, or it just kept thinking and thinking and thinking and couldn't come up with an answer for such things. But this is more of a novelty. So overall, the phone was really great. I really love the form factor. It's nice and thin, lightweight, comes in a couple different colors on Verizon, white and blue, I believe, and there may even be a third color, I'm not sure. So overall, I really liked the Samsung Galaxy S3. I could definitely recommend it for a phone if you're looking for something Android phone. It's one of the top 2 Android phones out there today. So if you have any comments or questions about this video, about the phone, leave those down below, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.